Good morning. This is Adrian Small and Andre Leite from the Lux Dwelling Group at TTR Sotheby's International Realty. And today we're here to talk about the buying process. And so I wanted to ask Andre, what is the key thing, what works with you when thinking about buyers?
Well, I can give them expert advice that usually translates in saving time and money to our clients.
That's wonderful. I also wanted to talk to you about some of the aspects that I look into when I'm working with buyers, and those aspects are, I drive around, I canvass the neighborhood. I want to see maybe there was a property that was on the market before and is no longer on the market, but it meets my client criteria. Or there might be some coming soons, and it's not necessarily the ones with a sign. It's the ones that I basically go through my colleagues and talk to them about what do you have coming soon on the market. And the other thing is also off-market properties, which means the seller doesn't even know that they're going to sell until we approach them.
Exactly.
So that's also a great strategy. And so we use that to be able to prove to our buyers that we are the experts when it comes to finding the right property for them.
Mm-hmm.
So in line with that, I wanted to ask you, what is important in the aspect of dealing with buyers that has to do with the lending process?
Well, it's important for the buyers to understand their financial situation, and talking to a lender can help them. And at the end of the day, they are the experts. They're going to be the one in originating the loan. Even if you're really in the beginning of the process,
Mm-hmm.
you should still talk to a lender, because over time they can give you a strategy to achieve your goal of purchasing a home. Even if you are, you're high net worth and you still don't want to spend all. It might be worth $2 million, but you want to buy something that's $900. They can still help you from the beginning.
Definitely, I agree with you. So that's great that you mentioned that last point, which I wanted to expand on. There's buyers of all sorts. There are the ones that are just started buying. They just went out on a Sunday and decided maybe I should start looking now.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are the ones that are in the middle of the process. They've done several open houses, or they might have a buyer's agent, etc. And then there are the buyers that are ready to roll. So in line with what you were mentioning about the lending process, I think what's important here is for them to know exactly how much they're willing to spend. As you were mentioning, when they go to a loan officer, they might be worth $2 million, but they're only willing to spend $900,000, and that's important to me. I even wrote something down that I thought is worth repeating, because I thought it was a good way of saying, I like my clients to know what their purchasing power is. Exactly. And so with that information, why is it key, regardless of the buying process stage that you're in? Because it points you in the right direction as to the value of property that you should be looking for. And it doesn't send you or your buyer's agent on a wild goose chase, or you're not showing up at $5 million homes, maybe just to take a look at all the insides and get some inspiration, right. But you're not showing up there as a potential purchase for you. Mm-hmm. So that's why I wanted to enhance a little bit about the lender process.
It's always the case too that sometimes the buyer finds the property, and whether they think that they're in the beginning of the process or not, and they lose that opportunity because they are not ready financially. They haven't talked to a loan officer, and they might lose the property. They might not even have the chance to put an offer. So, you can be in any part of the process. Knowing what you need to go through is ideal. So I wouldn't wait, until the middle of the process, thinking that you're in the middle of the process to get your loan information.
That's wonderful. And one other key element that I wanted to talk about, and you just mentioned the word process. Mm-hmm. So how does that process work?
Well, there are a lot of milestones, not just from beginning to talk to an agent to give you advice on neighborhoods, really go into the details of what you're really looking for. And we dig deeper, and sometimes it's not just about 3 bedrooms 2 baths. It's really how you're going to use it. Sometimes you don't really need 3 bedrooms. You might just
Exactly.
need a 2 and a den. And talking about lifestyle, does it fit, you know, where you're going to live, what you're going to be doing on your weekends, and everybody's different. So
Absolutely.
learning about your clients is the most important part of the
Yeah, and you
process.
touched upon something that I feel is key. It's not the what, it's the why. You know, why are you moving? Are you downsizing? Have your kids out of the house? Do you like because you want to move to the beach? Because it's time to retire? That's the why that is definitely going to help us and any other agent to be able to define or fine tune the right property for you.
Well, sometimes the buyers don't have the whole picture of what all the opportunities are, all the possibilities. So we help them get there.
So thank you very much for listening today. You can go to our website, theluxedwelling.com. Go to our blog. It's really good. And you will definitely find additional information about the buyer's process and how we do buyer consultations and additional information. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.